Hi, how are you? My name is Alkandari, and today I'm gonna take a video for presentation in class Spanish for Italy. So today I'm gonna talk about financial analysis of Exobionics Holdings, EKSO. So the first thing is abstract. Technology has made its presence mandatory in almost every field, from the healthcare facilities of warfare usage. Technology has made it possible to do things that once were only dreamed of. Warfare has continuously pushed back to boundaries of the technologies. Initially, from normal handheld guns to now battle tanks, stealth bombers. It is because of an advancement in the technology used in the military that has aided nations to secure their borders. So there might, however, as everyone seems to be proud of what advancement has humans made in technology, very few cares who are involved in the process of making it happen for common users and military. So, the advanced use of technology in the military is not only for warfare purpose, but to offer support in the operation as well as to those who need the help. The technology can be offered in many forms by any organization. One of the organizations that is continuously trying to offer their service to aid in a military operation as well as common use in EXO Bionics Holdings. It offers its service by manufacturing and delivering equipment and bionic devices for the enhancement of mobility and the strength of the people with the soldiers. So that though as it happens with every organization, they have to face competition in the market. The situation of Exo Bionics Holdings is also similar, and they also have to face tough competition in their operating industry. Technology has offered a chance to everyone to compete globally in any industry. Some of the competitors of Exo Bionics Holdings are SPay MFG and Electronics Corp. Cyberdyne and Rehat Technology, Rex Bionics, SPay MFG and Electronics Corp is taken against Exo Bionics Holdings as a competitor for this financial analysis report. The report, the report rests on the financial data of 5 years from both the campaigns. This report will focus on the performance of both campaigns during this period and what are the growth conditions for the both in their operating industry. And the report will analyze the financial condition of both of the campaigns by calculating various financial elements such as inventories, revenue, stability, growth, and the ratio comparison of both the campaigns is based on solvency. These returns will help in understanding the standings of these campaigns against each other as well as in the market, and how will these campaigns grow in the future. So I'm going to explain everything about Exobionics Holdings. The introduction of Exobionics Holdings. In January 2012, Exobionics Holdings, which was earlier known as PN Media Group, is involved in the designing, development, and the selling of wearable, bionic human, and exoskeleton. These exoskeletons offer their services in various consumer markets, military, industrial, as well as healthcare sector. Exobionics Holdings operates in two segment, which are medical and engineering services. The medical segment of the company is involved in the designing, engineering, and manufacturing to sell them in military and medical market for various applications. The exoskeleton offered by the company can be used over the usual clothing of a person. The exoskeleton offers their services in the several markets, where this can be used by both a fully capable person or physical disabled person. Sorry. For a physical disabled person, it ensures more confidence as compared to traditional methods. Now we will talk about a board of directions and management of Exobionics Holdings. We will talk about some names and the years and the current position and their age. The first one, his name is Stephen Sherman. Years since 2014, and the current position is independent chairman of the board, and the age is 72. The second one is Maximilian Scheder, and since 2000 also 2014, the same Stephen. The current position is CFO, and we will talk about CFO. The age is 54. The third one is Charles Lai. Since 2018, and the current position is director. Dan Boren, sorry. The current position is independent director. Since 2014, age is 41. Stanley Steer, 2014. The current position is independent director. The current position for the Stanley Steer and Dan Boren is the same current position. It is independent director. And the age for Stanley Steer, 59. So we will talk a little bit about Stephen Sherman. From 2013, he is the independent chairman of Exobionics Holdings board. He is also a member of Sherman Capital Group since 1988. Sherman Capital Group is a merchant banking firm with a portfolio including public and private investment. He had also served as the chairman of Purple Wave, and the other one is Maximilian. Between November till the joining of the company, he is Exobionics Holdings CFO. He founded Barefoot Motors and served there as CEO between March 2007 and October 2009. Barefoot Motors designs and manufactures all the electric all-terrain vehicles. He has also served as the serving investment banker in BHF Bank. And Charles Lai since 2018, and the current position director. He is serving as the director at Exobionics Holdings since 2015. He has previously served as the senior analyst in capital management and was involved in various investments of the company. He also worked at Forcing Capital and Harvest Fund before joining Precision Capital. Stanley Steer, at present he is serving as an independent director in the organization. He founded Alnia Capital in 2013, which offers board-level standard advisory services mainly in the industry related to technology, and is currently serving the company as the managing partner. He has a lot of work experience in this industry. Jack Jack Birch. He is the director, CEO, and president of Exobionics Holdings. Before joining the company, he was serving as the ex- executive VP at SunPower Corp, where he, he holds the responsibility for SunPower's utility and commercial PV system and PV models. At SunPower, he served as, as executive VP of R&D between 2009 and 2011. Ted Wang. At present, he is the director of Exobionics Holdings. He founded Percent Capital Management LP, and since 2015 he served there as the company's chief investment officer. Before that, he was working in various leadership positions and was a partner of Goldman. Sorry. Marilyn Hamilton. She is serving as an independent director of the organization from 2012. She founded a firm called STEM Design LLC in 2009. It is a CEO of the firm for 2009. Exobionics Holdings competitor. With the increase in globalization, the competition in every industry has increased, the equipment market has grown, and the heavy usage of technology has increased opportunities for the companies to grow. Exobionics Holdings has to face competition from a local and global competitor. The competitors of Exobionics Holdings are SP, MFG, and Electronic Corp. Cyberdyne, Reha Technology, Rex Bionics, other are Exoathlete, Raytheon, Panasonic, and Revision Military. However, we have taken SPMFG and Electronic Corp as the main competitor of Exobionics Holdings. For this financial analysis report, we have calculated the financial values of these companies. SPMFG Electronics Corp. Established in 1928, SPMFG Electronics Corp is a firm that deals in the power electronics designing and the manufacturing of original equipment. The company is involved in the development and delivery of products for use in environmental and military applications. So now we will talk about board of directors and management of SPMFG and Electronics Corp. The name is Howard Pinsley. Since 2010, the current position is independent chairman of the board. Age is 76. David O'Neill. Since 2015, and the current position is treasurer CFO. The age is 51. And P.K. Murphy. Since 1998, director of human resources. The age is 58. Carl Helm. Since 1999, independent. The current position is independent director. The age is 68. And Alvin Sabu. The current position is independent director, the same car, and since 1999 also the year is the same car, and the age is 73. So now we will talk about Howard Pensley. Howard Bentley, he is serving as the independent chairman of the board of SPMFG and Electronics Corp. His whole career revolves around this company. Before he was elected as the VP of Special Power Supplies, he served as the program director. He was elected to hold the spot of VP in 1996. And Neal. David Neal, he is serving as the treasurer CFO of SPay MFG and Electronics Corp. He is also a certified public accountant. He also served as the senior manager in KPMG LLP accounting firm. Before he joined SPMFG and Electronic Corp between June 2014 and January 2015, he offered his services in the company as the CEO and interim president. Becky Murphy. She is the director of human resources. She functions in the organization and since 1998 has taken the responsibility as the director of human resources in addition to the facility security officer. Carl Helmetic. He is the independent director of the SPMFG and Electronic Corp. He also offers his services in various independent business, working as a consultant for various non-profit and profit entities. Barry Bensley. He is one of the independent directors of SPMFG and Electronic Corp. And he is in the company for 5 years before he was elected as the VP of Special Projects. However, he resigned from that position in June 1998. Financial ratio analysis of Exoponics Holdings. First thing is liquidity ratio. The liquidity ratio explains that company ability to meet up its short-term obligations and tell about its liquidity position. The current ratio of EKSO Phoenix Holdings was 2.07 in 2013 and increased to 4.43 in 2014, but the ratio again decreased to 2.92 in 2015. However, the ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings increased to 3.28 and 3.81 in 2016 and 2017. The overall ratio of the company is higher than the Mark 1, which means that the company is capable of paying off its short-term and liquidity of the company is good. So I will compare between the current ratio and quick ratio. The current ratio in 2013 it was 2.07 and the quick ratio in 2013 is 2.07. It means the same. And 2014 the current ratio was 4.43 and the quick was 4.04. And in 2015 the current ratio was 2.92 and the quick ratio was 2.51. So in 2016 the current was 3.28 and the quick was 2.95, and in 2017 I think the last record is the current ratio was 3.81 in 2017 and the quick ratio was 3.34. So Activity ratios. I will explain the numbers for activity ratios. Account receivable turnover ratio and average collection period and inventory turnover ratio, average age of inventory ratio, net working capital ratio, total asset turnover ratio, fixed asset turnover ratio. We will compare for 5 years, 2013, 14, 15, 16, 17. The first one is account receivable turnover ratio. 2013 was 0.00. All of them in 2013, all of them was 2.00. In 2014, account receivable 6.88, and 2015 4.79, and 2016 7.39, and 2017 3.24. Average collection period in 2014 53.07, 2015 76.24, and 2016 49.39, and 2017 112.68. Inventory turnover ratio in 2014 12.12, in 2015 8.92, in 2016 8.63, sorry, in 2017 2.31. Average age of inventory ratio in 2014 3.0, sorry, 30.13, in 2015 40.93, in 2016 42.28, in 2017 158.22. Net working capital ratio in 2014 0.23, in 2015 0.52, in 2016 0.99, in 2017 0.29. Total asset turnover ratio 2014 0.16, in 2015 0.27, in 2016 0.58, 2017 0.19. Fixed asset turnover ratio in 2014 2.53, in 2015 3.30, and 2016 was 5.84, and 2017 was 3.27. Can you bring for me water, please? I'm talking with my roommates. So today, now we'll talk about the solvency ratio. Oh, sorry. The debt ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings is 0 for 2013, and 2015 was 0 because the company doesn't have any short and long-term debt, which shows that the company was financially stable. In 2014, the ratio increased to 0.35, but the ratio increased to 27.80 in 2016, and the ratio decreased to 18.35 in 2017. The ratio of the company is low in 2014, 2016, and 2017. This means that the company has low financial risk and the company is trying to be in a solvency phase. And the debt to equity ratio of the EKSO in 2013 was 0.00, in 2014 0.01, 2015 0.00, 2016 1.04, in 2017 0.33. And the fixed charge average ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings is showing decreasing trend and is negative, which means that the company was dropped in earning and the EKSO Phoenix Holdings is not able to pay off its fixed charges. So now we'll talk about profitability ratio. The total Morgan ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings has increased from 0.00 in 2013 to 9.200 in 2014. Wow. But the ratio again decreased to 13.61 in 2015. However, the ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings has increased from 20.72 in 2016 to 28.14 in 2017. The overall ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings, which means the company has started growing and earning a profit on sales. The net profit margin ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings is 0 for 2013 because the company has started a business, but the ratio from 2014 to 2017 is negative, which means that the company has been spending more of its earning and the company is not able to pay off its expenses. The return on asset ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings is negative for all of 5 years, which means that the shareholders are losing values for the company and the investors are not going to invest in the company. The return on asset ratio in 2013 was negative for 1.38 and 2014 negative minus 100.88 and 2015 minus 60.84, 2016 minus 96.09, in 2017 minus 76.66. So now we will go to valuation ratio. The PE ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings is 0.00, but the ratio from 2014 to 2017 is negative, which means that the EKSO Phoenix Holdings is losing its money per share on the stocks. The cash flow per share ratio of EKSO Phoenix Holdings is 0 for 2013, but the ratio of the company from 2014 to 2017 is negative, which means that the company is not earning any money from the operating activities. The divided payout ratio and divided yield ratio of the EKSO Phoenix Holdings is 0 from 2013 to 2017. It is because the company is not paying any dividend to its stakeholders. Just to say the numbers for the PE ratio in 2013 was 0.00, in 2014 negative 6.59, 2015 negative 6.66. Financial ratio analysis of EKSO Phoenix Holdings and SPAY MFG and Electronics Corp. Liquidity ratio. While comparing the current ratios of both the company EKSO and ESP for the last 5 years, we observed that both the company has a current ratio more than 1. This means that both companies have higher liquidity position, that overall ratio of ESP is higher than that of EKSO. So I will say the ratios and the company with the number and the years. The current ratios, the company is EKSO Points Holdings, 2013 2.07, 2014 4.43, 2015 2.92, 2016 3.28. And the current ratio 2013 9.45 and 2017 9.84. And the cook ratio in 2013 2.07 and the 2017 was 3.34. And also the cook ratio uh, 2013 was 5.99, 2017 6.78. Sorry, I'm skipping some numbers. I'm skipping some years because no time. I'm now 31 minutes, so I'm trying to analyze. Now, talk about activity ratios. While comparing the account receivable turnover ratios of both the companies EKSO and ESP for the last 5 years, we conclude that the ratio of EKSO is decreasing for the last 5 years, while the ratio of ESP is in constant variation for the last 5 years. The overall ratio of both the company ESP is higher than EKSO. This means that the ESP company has better collection procedures than the competitor EKSO, but the ratio of the company ESP is lower. The ESP is more efficient than EKSO. This means that ESP is properly managing its inventory than the EKSO. As comparing the average collection period of both the companies EKSO and ESP for the last 5 years, we see that the ratio of EKSO is better than ESP, but both the companies EKSO and ESP have a poor collection. While comparing the inventory turnover ratio of both the companies EKSO and ESP for the last 5 years. As comparing the total asset turnover ratio of both EKSO and ESP for the last 5 years, we see that the ESP has a better ratio than EKSO. This means the company ESP is more efficient in managing its assets to generate higher revenue than its competitor EKSO. On comparing the fixed asset turnover ratios of EKSO and ESP from 2013 to 2017, we conclude that ESP has a better ratio than EKSO. This also means that the ESP has managed its fixed assets properly to increase the net sales and revenue of the company. Solvency ratios. The debt ratios of the company ESP is zero because the company has no long-term and short-term debt, so there can be no comparison with the company EKSO. The debt ratios of EKSO are better, which means that EKSO has a low financial risk and the company is trying to be an insolvency case. When comparing the debt to equity ratio of both the companies EKSO and ESP, we see that the ratios of EKSO are low. This means that the company EKSO is financially stable and the company is using its lower debt funds to operate its business, whereas the debt to quality ratio of ESP is zero, which is better than EKSO because it has not been using any debt to finance its business. Profitability, prof, profitability ratio. While comparing the total margin ratio of both the companies EKSO and ESP, we, ob- we observe that the ratio of ESP has decreased in last 5 years, whereas the ratio of the EKSO increasing. The average ratio of EKSO is 18.35 and ESP is 24.46, which means that the company ESP has better ratio than EKSO. This means that ESP is earning more profit from its business operations as compared to its competitor EKSO. The, the operating profit margin ratio of the company EKSO is 0 for 2013 and is negative from 2014 to 2017, which indicates company expenses are higher than its operating income. However, the ratio of ESP is good compared to EKSO, which means that the company is earning a profit, but the ratio of ESP is decreasing, which is not good for the company. Valuation ratio. The PE ratio of the EKSO is 0 for 2013 and is negative for the last 4 years, which means that the EKSO is losing its money per share on the stock, and the company is in the loss. However, comparing the ratio with its competitor ESP, PE ratios are higher than EKSO, which means that the company has been trying hard to do well. The cash flow per share ratio of the EKSO is 0 for 2013 and is negative from 2014 to 2017, which means that the EKSO is not earning any money from its operating activities as compared to the ratio of ESP with EKSO. We observe that the ratios are better but very low. This means that the company has low net cash provided for operating activities. The dividend payout ratio of EKSO is 0, which means that the company doesn't pay any dividend. As we compare the ratio of ESP with EKSO, we see that the ratios of ESP are better than EKSO, which means that the company has started going into the market and paying dividends to its stakeholders. the, the dividend yield ratio of EKSO is 0 for the last 5 years, which means that the company EKSO doesn't pay off any dividend. While comparing the ratios of EKSO and ESP, we see that the ratio of ESP is showing decreasing a trend and is better than its competitor EKSO. This means that ESP is acquiring a growth and starting paying the better amount of the dividend to the stakeholders. Now we'll talk about EKSO Binance Holdings. The value of the market premium risk equals 6.00%, and the value of the market risk-free return equals 3.00%. Value of beta equals minus 0.54. And the conclusion, finally, the financial ratio comparison shows that EKSO Binance Holdings is losing to its competitor in many areas. The comparison of both campaigns based on liquidity ratio shows that EKSO Phoenix Holdings and ESP, MFG, and Electronic Corp have high liquidity position. The former and the latter can pay off their short-term uh, liabilities. The comparison of both campaigns based on activity ratios shows that EKSO Phoenix Holdings is falling behind in the competition with ESP, MFG, and Electronics Corp. The former is not able to perform well enough in this ratio comparison. The management of assets inventory as well as the lack of asset management for revenue generation has made EKSO Phoenix Holdings performance worse than its competitor ESP, MFG, and Electronics Corp. The comparison of both campaigns based on solvency ratios shows that here also EKSO Phoenix Holdings is falling behind its competitor ESP, MFG, and Electronics Corp. EKSO Phoenix Holdings is unable to finance its business without debt. The comparison of both campaigns based on profitability ratio shows that EKSO Phoenix Holdings is not generating profit more as compared to ESP, MFG, and Electronics Corp, which is earning more profit out of its business operations. Lack of proper utilization of assets from EKSO Phoenix Holdings is also one of the reasons for them to lose against ESP, MFG, and Electronics Corp. ESP, MFG, and Electronics Corp is more efficient and generating revenue from its assets than EKSO Phoenix Holdings. The comparison of both campaigns based on valuation ratio shows that the operating activities of EKSO Phoenix Holdings are unable to generate enough money as compared to ESP, MFG, and Electronics Corp. Regarding growth also, ESP, MFG, and Electronics Corp is growing much better than EKSO Phoenix Holdings for many reasons that what I said. Overall, EKSO Phoenix Holdings needs to manage its assets inventory better to generate revenue from its operating activities. EKSO Phoenix Holdings income statement. Like I want to say it like quickly. The revenue in 2014 5327, in 2015 8661. Cost of revenue in 2014 3768, and in 2015 7482. Gross profit in 2014 1559, and in 2015 1179. Operating expenses nothing. Research and development in 2014 3868, and 2015 6480. Sales, general and administrative in 2013 11, 2014 14458, in 2015 16260. Income before taxes minus 12, and 2014 minus 33769, and 2015 minus 19590. That's the paper, so maybe because I took a lot of time, so thank you so much. I'm sorry, my accent, I'm international student, so my accent is difficult maybe for you here, and this first time in my life, I say PlayStation, not in my life, in the university. So thank you so much and appreciate it.